For the last 15 years of our business, we were using a survey platform from a survey company, which is a pretty large company. It was a division of a large company. But recently, this was about 2 or 3 years ago, we were experiencing, some issues. So I was a little nervous, frankly, with maintaining the survey platform with our current vendor that we had at the time, because one of the issues that we had is that even though we could do surveys, web-based surveys, the survey platform we're using did not allow us to very easily, if at all, embed a survey link in other channels that our clients were asking us for. And we are the Center for Client Retention, so actually I am very loyal not only to my clients, but also to my suppliers. But it took them about 3 months to get back to us. And when they got back to us, the solution they had, it could not be easily implemented. And also the pricing was really prohibitive. Hi, my name is Richard Shapiro, and I'm founder and president of the Center for Client Retention. The Center for Client Retention is all about customer experience. Our company designs and executes customer satisfaction feedback programs that provide valuable insights to our clients. Our clients use these insights to help them develop strategic initiatives and plans. So my sons researched a few different companies. 2 of the companies were Qualtrics and Sogo. And Qualtrics, of course, has a really big name. They provide survey services for many, many large corporations. And they were very interested in our business. We're a relatively small company that has large accounts, but they gave us full attention. Anytime we wanted a meeting, they met with us. And then we also met with Sogolytics, which was a smaller company. But Sogolytics, right away, we had a really good feeling, about, their service level and their support and their team. So I can tell you that it was an easy decision in the end to go with Sogo. And they have been just, wonderful with their support. Sogo, when they found out what we needed, they came up with a plan, they came up with a timeline, and they met that timeline. And not only are we happy at the Center for Client Retention, our clients are really happy with all the reporting tools that we now have and can offer from the Sogolytics, platform. So I'm very proud to say that the Center for Client Retention is celebrating their 35th anniversary this year. And over the years, we've worked with 37 of the top Fortune 1,000 companies. Some of our clients that we do work with today and certainly benefit from our relationship with Sogolytics are, Kellogg's, Colgate-Palmolive, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, Crayola, Keurig, Bayer, Chevron, Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola. All these firms, there's a common theme, and they're leaders in their industries. We have found over the years that the companies that want to do business with us are the companies that, believe in providing a really good or superior customer experience, to their customers. So beside being, running the Center for Client Retention, I've also been an adjunct professor at the Fashion Institute of Technology. I am considered a customer experience and customer retention, expert. I've written 2 books. First one is the Welcomer Edge, Unlocking the Secrets to Repeat Business. And the second one is the Endangered Customer, 8 Steps to Guarantee Repeat Business. And if I look at the relationship that I have with Sogolytics, I think they do such a good job of delivering upon those 8 steps. I mean, certainly when we signed up for Sogolytics, they made us really feel welcome. They definitely, listened to us. They gave us their full attention. And I can tell you, one of the biggest killers of loyalty is saying no. And sometimes you do have to say no to a customer, but Sogo has never, ever said no to us. Every time we have a request, they always get back to us and say, let's figure out, how we can make this work. And to me, that's so important, especially when you're dealing with a technology provider. The Center for Client Retention provides 2 different types of surveys. One is transactional, and one is a relationship survey. So many of our clients are large contact centers within major corporations, and they are interested in finding out how the company performed after each transaction. So a lot of our clients are consumer affairs department. If a consumer calls, let's say Kellogg's, which is one of our clients, about a product or about an ingredient, Kellogg's wants to make sure that the brand loyalty was either maintained or increased. And also they're very interested to see how that specific rep performed or was perceived by that consumer. But the other surveys that we also offer are relationship surveys. And relationship surveys mostly are for our B2B clients. Prior to Sogolytics, it made sense just once a year, we would send out a survey to all their clients, and that survey would touch upon and rate those areas like account management or sales or product reliability or communication, demonstrating appreciation, etc. And because we didn't have real-time tools like we have now with Sogolytics, just doing that type of survey once a year made sense both for our client and for us. But now that we have additional flexibility of providing, key metrics in a real-time basis, we now advise our clients, especially if they have a large database, why just do it once a year? Because that'll just tell you how you're doing once a year. You might as well take your client base, segmented by months or quarters, and do a process throughout the entire year. Continually send out surveys, only a survey once a year to a client, but this way they can actually, through the Sogolytics platform, see how they're performing, quarter against quarter, just as opposed to, let's say, year against year. So they depend upon the Center for Client Retention to figure out what questions should be asked of these consumers, and then when this information comes back, tell them, what the results are, but not only what the results are, what our recommendations are for them to further, improve the customer experience. As many of you know, one of the key metrics these days is the Net Promoter Score. And some of our clients and a lot of people outside of our, even client family, they are really interested in Net Promoter Score. And they want to track that as closely in real time as possible. And one of the advantages that we have using the Sogolytics tool is that it is a real-time indicator. So it is so easy just to create a specific link or a customized link for our clients. And if Net Promoter Score is something that they want to see, is the second a consumer or a customer completes a survey, that information is updated. So I think in a lot of cases, that's actually helped them improve the Net Promoter Score or the results because they're so focused on it. So the reason why we built up such a good reputation and also that we're in business 35 years is we understood the value of providing not only the rating, but the whys. Because without the whys, you really can't make improvements. All you'd know is how you're doing, whether it's really good or not so good. And Sogolytics has a very robust sentiment analysis. So before, pretty much we were only able to analyze, because it was manually, those verbatim comments that were negative. But now, with the sentiment analysis that Sogo provides, we can run that program through not only the negative verbatims, but also the positive verbatims. And the clients, of course, love to see, the positive of, the soft skills to the representatives or the timeliness that possibly an email was returned. Sogolytics just overall is a very simple, easy system to use. And the last thing that probably is the most important when I talk about training the representatives and giving the representatives feedback is the real-time reporting tools. Sogolytics has all these capabilities where you can just pick out whatever attributes you want, create this link, and our clients have this link. So at any time of the day, any time at night, if they want to see, let's say, what their Net Promoter Score is or their overall representative score, or they want to know it by region, or they want to know it by subject code, whatever's specific to them, whatever is most important to them, all they have to do is click on this link, and that link gives them the exact information that they need. We're very happy that we are celebrating our 1-year anniversary with Sogolytics. The support has been wonderful, and during that time, we have sent over 1 million invitations to complete a survey on behalf of our clients. And that process has really been almost seamless. Since switching to Sogo, one of the things that we wanted to make sure was maintained was to make sure that we were getting a sufficient response rate from our clients. And right now, for many of our clients, I'd say the average response rate, especially for contact centers that we're getting through the Sogolytics system, is about 20%, which I know a lot of people feel, might be high, but it is the actual number. The platform that Sogo employs does make it very easy for us to design the surveys, to execute the surveys, and then, as I mentioned, of course, when we get back the results, analyze those results and provide meaningful feedback and suggestions and recommendations to our clients. So Sogo, if anybody was, considering, changing whatever survey platform that they have, I would highly recommend, Sogolytics. Once again, I think the most important thing that they have going for them is their terrific team. And the account manager that we have, Paige, I really feel like, we're the only client, and I know we're not the only client, but that's the way, she treats us. Looking to the future, I know that now with our capabilities, we are going to be able to expand quite nicely, because I have shown quite a few people in the industry our capabilities, and they are just pretty wowed about the information that we can provide to our clients. As a customer experience expert, I would be very happy to recommend Sogolytics to any company that was looking for a customer experience platform to get feedback from their customers. Just an amazing team, amazing support, and they really do treat everybody like family. When it comes to the Center for Client Retention's, relationship with Sogolytics, basically it's all about a relationship. My staff feels like they're almost friends to every person that they deal with Sogo. They really care about us. They get back to us right away. And it makes our job, so much less frustrating because we're in the service business, it's important that we get back to our clients almost immediately. And with Sogolytics, we have a partner who can help us do that. I feel that the staff and the team at Sogolytics, they're behind us. They want us to be as successful as possible, and they have been such, terrific partners. And I teach relationships. That's what customer experience is all about. That's what repeat business is all about. That's what loyalty is all about. It's all about relationships. And the relationship that Sogolytics has built up with the Center for Client Retention has just been a wonderful, wonderful experience.